Hi, I'm Ellie from CommBox, and today I'm going to take you through the Atom Bunya Firmware update. To get started and to update, what you need to do is go to your settings, go to About, and click on Update. Now in here, you can press the local system update and the system network upgrade, and that's going to get you started. Let me show you one of the cool things we've added to the Atom whiteboard. So it can now remember your pen preferences. Each time you come back to the board, it will remember what it is that you chose for your pen thickness, your pen color, and your pen type. Now you can choose if you want this or not with this simple toggle right here. Let me show you our new functionality that we've made with sticky notes. So as always, we've got the sticky notes here on the board. You can add notes by typing. You can add notes by drawing. And importantly, other people in the room can now add a note by scanning our QR code. So Ben, do you want to come and join us? So all Ben needs to do is scan the QR code with his phone, and he's taken to a website where he is able to add sticky notes to the board. And suddenly we're having a collaboration session. Hello, it's Ben. And when you're done, you can close it off. No one else can add notes to the board, and it's nice and secure. Let me show you one of our new pen types. So in the pen menu, you now have access to emojis. You can add smileys, you can add hearts. My favorite, you can now add a crown. And it just adds a little extra fun to all your meetings and lessons. Let me show you one of the cool things that our new Atom whiteboard can do now. So this feature is called Select and Search. So what you can do is write something on the board. You can then select, and you now have an option to search. You can either look at Google, YouTube, or Wikipedia. And there you go, searching already. Let me show you one of the other updates we've made to the Atom. Ben, do you want to come join for this one? So, in our split screen, we now have added the functionality that we can both erase at the same time. So as always, go ahead, Ben. We can write at the same time, but now we can also erase, which means it's a nice, smooth situation for everyone. Thanks. Let me tell you about another cool feature in the Atom whiteboard. We've added planets. So we've got Earth, the Sun, Mercury, a whole bunch of others. And one of the really cool things you can do is that you can interact with them. So you can move them around. And of course, you can also draw on them. So another really cool way of improving your meetings and lessons and having fun while you learn. Let me tell you about one more cool feature on the whiteboard. It's pinning menus. So what you can do is pin a menu that you like to have around. You can move it with you. So for example, I'm going to use the highlighter. I might then change and use a different pen. And the menu stays there and doesn't go away every single time you touch the whiteboard. Let me tell you about some of the amazing things that we've added into the Atom. So now you can use gesture manipulation. To learn more about these, you can go into the settings, more settings, and gesture manipulation. You can toggle them on and off, but also you have a video of each one showing you how to use them. And I'm going to take you through that now. So the first one is the ability to split screen to open applications. So if we go into the task switcher, you can see I've got Whiteboard and Chrome open. I can move one of these tasks onto the other, and it's going to open both of them for me at the same time. So yeah, that's the first one. I'll now close out of these. The next one, we're going to do all of it in the browser here. So what you can start with is 3 fingers down, and that's going to take a screenshot for us. You can do 5 fingers down, and that's going to move the browser to the bottom of the screen, and you can move it back up again. You can also use a 5-finger pinch, and that's going to make it a smaller application window. I think that's it for those ones. And our final one is a 5-finger long press, and that's going to shut the machine down. It'll give you a little timer here, and then it's off, and we're done. Let me tell you about a feature on the Atom whiteboard that's very dear to my heart. So this one is actually called EcoSave, and you'll see it in the settings menu under power settings, right down here at the bottom. So what this is going to do is it's going to put your Atom into sleep mode at 11 p.m. every evening. Now, the reason that we want you to do that is to A, save the environment. We don't want to have power on when it's not necessary. And B, it's going to prolong the life of your screen. There's no point in your screen being on when no one's around to look at it. Of course, if you don't want this on, you can set a power schedule, and that will toggle this off. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to know more about the Atom, contact us, speak to our team, or book a demo.